Don Peoples, Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So we got to get into the decision that came down from the Supreme Court to overturn the Roe v. Wade to make abortions illegal in the United States on a federal level. Now, this is real big news. This has really been in the news lately because, this was supposed to be coming up. A lot of women are fighting on both sides. A lot of truth being spoke, I guess, on both sides, but I think the ultimate down the line decision is that what is it ultimately affecting the most? And we can honestly say ever since this law has been put into effect that they've been targeting low income and minority communities. And we all are now aware of the eugenics plan dealing with Planned Parenthood and how they pop up in every urban community. You won't catch them out in any high end white, suburb or anything like that. You always gonna catch them in the hood somewhere. And we understand that the inner cities are the most vulnerable and when it comes to needing assistance, but preying on the vulnerability is what I have a problem with. Now, do I feel like they should maybe make some considerations for the 5% rule dealing with women who've been raped or, medical illnesses that, or medical conditions that can't allow them to actually have a healthy child or, without them passing away? Yes, absolutely. But for the other 95%, I feel like this was a great thing for this to get overturned because we got to stop aborting life and we got to understand the founder, Margaret Sanger, one of her famous quotes: colored people are like human weeds and are to be exterminated. Now, this was the founder of Planned Parenthood. Now, we can't get too far away from the roots of the matter. Now, recently they've took her, off of all Planned Parenthood and removed her likeness from their brand, but she started this brand as a form of eugenics against our people. And obviously by promoting the pro female, hey, it's your body, it should be your choice, but not understanding, what you're doing when you're killing a child and just, looking at a lot of the abortions and, pictures of the children and stuff like that, it really touches me in a certain type of way. I think as young people, we've all made mistakes. I've had an abortion in my lifetime, so I understand that nobody's perfect. But when you become educated, this is when you really got to say, whoa, this ain't really what you're supposed to be doing. And I think that we got lost in the sauce by being free and not having no consequences behind it, to lay down with another person and create a life and thinking like, oh, I can just cancel it whenever I'm ready. I think that was a horrible way of looking at things and really put us in a bad position, to where a lot of our children are getting aborted. I think it's over like 600 plus thousand abortions a year. And you can imagine, majority of these are minority, minority Latinos, African Americans. Yeah, whites have theirs as well too, right? But it just seems like the targeting is what has gotten us over the years and making it feel like it's okay. So I don't feel bad that the Supreme Court are now making people, be responsible and making people be accountable. Knowing that you can't just abort your actions, I think is very pivotal where we're going to now. But this has definitely created a divide, but it's also given states, the autonomy to make their own rules. You know what I'm saying? So now a state can make their own decisions and the Supreme Court doesn't hold up anything. Like they were a big block in whatever a state wanted to do, right? Now, allegedly, 11 states have already fully banned abortions soon as this law was overturned. But, it's going to be fight back. Obviously, there's going to be, negotiations. There's going to be lawsuits filed. But, I think the Supreme Court made a good decision. Overall, I understand that, women have a choice. It is their body, but it takes a man and a woman to make what's in your body. And, that's his life too. And a lot of people, I know when it happened to me, it wasn't any of my choice. I didn't have a choice in the matter. I wanted to keep the child, and the person didn't want to keep the child. So then at that point, I was subject to whatever this person wanted to decide, and they ultimately decided to abort the baby at 4 months, might I add. So again, man, I know this very well. So this hit me a certain type of way. So I'm glad that now this decision has been rendered. But I do think they need to reconsider the 5%. Obviously, women who have been raped or something of that nature, of course, they should be able to make their choices. Women who have health issues, of course, they need to be able to make their choices. But somebody just randomly having sex all willy nilly, all of a sudden get pregnant and think that she could take a plan B, I think those days need to come to an end, because we're aborting God's children. At the end of the day, no matter who you pray to, it's coming from somewhere else, obviously. So that's my take on it, man. I don't know, if I was a little too biased on this one, you feel me? I was trying to keep it a little bit down the middle. Like I said, I respect both sides of it, but I want to hear what y'all got to say about it, man. Do y'all feel like this decision was necessary, and where would this put women now in America, with the my body, my choice? Or do you feel like this was needed? I want to hear what y'all got to say about it, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Go.